Living in a hotel, what does it look like in 2026?
So I said I'm living in a hotel for 2 months and everybody lost it. But thank God some of you guys understood what I was saying. My decision to choose a hotel instead of an Airbnb was because I'm not willing to pay a ridiculous amount of money. I would rather save that money and take my kids out and have fun while we're here. Everybody was concerned about the traffic situation. I've heard of it. But this hotel where I'm staying, it's an extended stay. Yes, they have a bad rap for that. But everybody that I've seen coming in here are families. This is why I feel safe. You have a laundry, you have a gym. There's a pool at the end. I'll show it on the next video. This is the lobby. You need a card to get in. It might not be like this in other extended stays, but I love this one. It's in a corporate area. It's safe. It's clean. You don't see anybody just hanging around. And I gotta tell you, if I had to choose, if it was just me and my husband and we didn't have kids, I would be living in a hotel right now.
I live in a hotel room with my wife and 2 cats. Come check it out. So when you first come in, you immediately have the kitchen.
Can he have pets in a hotel room? I guess it must be one of those places. Dude, a lot of these places look like you can just live, like you can live there, you know? And I mean, dude, there's a lot of people that's living in hotels right now. And it's crazy and is insane, but I think that it's probably practical for people. And it's not for everybody, but obviously they're making the best of it.
Got a fridge, not full size, but close. Fit everything we need in there. Got the kitchen with our different little appliances, all our stuff, not stuff the hotel gave us, well, other than the microwave. Got the stove top, got our little dish center over here. We got our oven that I got us. We've got this little center right here with our mini fridge, our dry storage, canned goods, all that stuff. Back over here to the left by the front door, we've got the bathroom. All our hygiene supplies, we kind of made it our own with our own little shelves. Got shelves up in the shower to hold our stuff. The toilet, which I actually put a bidet on. Yep, I'm living in a hotel and put a bidet on my toilet. And then you come over here to the bedroom, king size bed, so that's nice. That's where the magic happens, if you know what I mean. And then we got the closet area right here, storage up there. We got stuff stored underneath the bed. Then we come over here to the dresser with the TV, got the PlayStation behind it. We got our kitty Jasper here running around. Got one of the cat trees here. And then we got my gaming table, my gaming chair. And then right here behind, I got where I put our shoes, both hers and mine, my hats. Then we got our storage area for TikTok shop products. This is full. All those are full. That's full. This is the living room right here. We got the litter box. We got the other little
He's making some money while he's doing it also. This was on TikTok, so already they making money just pushing it on TikTok. I think this had close to like 50, 60,000 views, but TikTok is not paying like the way it used to. That's a different conversation. But I think if you can make this work and you don't have a family, this might just be ideal for people who are trying to just transition from one place to the next.
with the smaller TV, another cat tree, the window view right there. And then we got the pull-out couch with the little table, another chair in here. And then in the back corner is my wife's altar where she does her magical things. So that's it, everybody.
Yes, I pay $300 to $400.
Hold on. Did he just say her altar? That she has magical things? Oh, man.
Dollars a week to do hotel living, and here's why. Well, first things first, I did not need thousands of dollars to move into the hotel. I didn't have to go through any background checks. I didn't have to do a credit check. I did not have to pay a filing fee. I didn't have to pay first and last month's rent. And another one of the biggest things.
She's not lying about that, because if you gotta pay first and last month rent, you think about that, right? She's at $400. She's at $400 a week. That's $1,600 a month, right? Every 2 weeks, $800, $1,600 a month. She would, if she found an apartment that was $1,600 a month, a unit, an apartment, $1,600 a month. She would ideally have to put down the first and the last month. So what she's in for, what, 3,200? Dang, man, yeah. And that's 3,200 first and last, and then you still got to put down your month coming in.
I did not have to prove 3 times the amount of the rent to move into the hotel. And also, I'm not locked into any type of lease.
This message is specifically for my people that are living in a hotel, a motel, Holiday Inn. If you have been going through your journey and living in that hotel for over 30 days, you need to take your ass up to that front desk and you need to ask them rather, to take the taxes off your room. After 30 days, you become exempt technically, but they are not going to take those taxes off unless you ask, because technically you live at the property now. You don't need to be, yeah.
Is that true? Hold on, let me ask. Hold on. Ask this. If I live in an apartment for 30 days, am I exempt from taxes right now in the state of Georgia? Let me take that back. Take that back real quick. Hold on. If I live in a hotel for 30 days, am I exempt from paying taxes on that hotel bill in Georgia? Georgia is different. Every place might be different, you know.
In Georgia, the answer depends on which specific tax you are looking at. While many people think 30 days is the magic number for a total tax-free stay, Georgia's rules are actually split into 3 different parts. 1. Local hotel-motel excise tax, the 30-day rule. This is the tax most likely to disappear after 30 days. Most Georgia counties and cities...
So it's actually the local hotel-motel exercise tax. So that's a 30-day rule for that. But you still may have the $5 state hotel motel fee that's charged by the state. The limit, just like this, local taxes exercise, just like other local taxes that are exercised, this fee typically applies only to the first 30 consecutive days of a stay. Once it becomes an extended stay rental over 30 days, this fee should be removed. Dang, that one too. Georgia State's state sales tax, the 90-day rule. So I guess when you hit that 90-day, consecutive 90 days, then you hit that Georgia state sales tax rule. Never knew it. It's
a different story. You didn't hear that from me though. You know what I'm saying? If it has been well over 30 days, 9 times out of 10, you have a credit on your reservation. But it's going to take somebody with common sense to sit down any day after the 30 days that they're taking your taxes off. And the credit literally should pop up by itself. So you might got some free days, might be a threefold, might be a week, depending on how long you've been there. But I know I just helped somebody.
We live in a hotel. We just got fresh linen. Do you get that in an apartment? No, you don't. We save money too by living here longer. Okay? And we can leave whenever we want. This is a hotel. Look at this. This is not an apartment. We live in a hotel. That's crazy. That's like crazy.
And then look at me. Y'all see me? I see me.
What's good, hoes? It's 10 freaking p.m. We took a nap earlier after homeschooling, and we left the place a mess, per usual. So while Noodle sleep, I'm going to just go ahead and run through and do some light cleaning. Y'all, this is my other kid. I got 4 kids, for real.
I don't know if I would be staying in a hotel and I know that they had cats there. Like people that live there with the cats. I don't know. I mean, cats aren't my favorite animal. don't. You can unsubscribe if you don't like that, but still, that's different.
It's hard out here for a pimp. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Y'all, this goddamn wig, I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick.
Listen, this is a separate note. If you are hitting your head, patting your head, and you got a weave or you got braids in, it means your hair needs to be clean. I'm just giving you insight, guys. Okay?
Everything. Oh my God. I be lying and flying.
That means you got to wash your hair.
If I said this week has not overwhelmed me, y'all, I need to go to sleep for like 2 weeks. I just want to take a long ass 2-week consecutive nap for real. Like, oh my God. I'm just going ahead. I'm gonna get us together right quick up in here, cause yeah. Y'all, my feline, she just, oh my God. Your girl is rich. I found $300 in my jacket. You see it? Yeah. You see it? Yeah.
Okay.
Man, I have to do somebody who the fuck.
So I can guess what's paying the bills right about now. And I ain't got no hate. At the end of the day, man, you got to take care of your family. You got to take care of the kids. You got to take care of the cat. You got to pay the bills, keep the roof over your head. I ain't hating on you. No, I'm not. Strippers need places to live too.
My dog, I had this nigga bring me something to eat, me and my baby something to eat because we was fucking hungry and I wasn't cooking today. I'm not in the mood to cook. I'm tired of chicken. I'm tired of hamburger helper, but I'm probably your pescatarian. So what the hell else I'm supposed to eat? After we finished eating, I went ahead and got done cleaning up because that bathroom is a fucking mess. So y'all niece don't take me serious for nothing. Look at her. Look. Oh my God. Look. Just be fibbing. That's what she be doing. She be telling stories. Somebody come and get her. Y'all see my angel? It might be lint though. Whatever. I had to clean all of this because I can't. I don't see how people be living in dirty conditions. Like, baby, I be done drew myself crazy. I be done snatched a little bit of hair on my head. I got out y'all. At some point, I lost my other brown slipper. So or whatever. We be vibing. Yeah. Here we go with this touching shit, y'all.
Get your ass out my trash.
Y'all can really come get all y'all nieces and nephews at this point, cause look at her, look at her, look at her, greedy ass. Y'all, that got.
She got 2 cats up there? Huh. Huh. You know, I applaud the fact that she's taking care of her kids. I mean, she's feeding them. It may not be what everybody wants and what everybody aspire to, but you can't knock it. I mean, I think at least you're doing something. You're putting yourself in a position for, I mean, the right thing to happen. You can move out. That's better than living on the streets, I can tell you. It's better.
Damn, cat food be so funky. Look at my head. Look at the. It's just so much going on, y'all. All right, bye. Cause yeah, bye.
It's about $50 a night, so that winds up to about $350 a week, about $1,500 a month, give or take, maybe $100, $200, depending on if you want 2 beds, if you have animals, etc. But just for us, we got the basic package, simple room. We pay $1,500 a month. You can pay nightly, you can pay weekly, or you can pay monthly.
I spent 27 years in prison. I spent a year at this hotel right here. And while I was here, the enemy tried to tell me I'd never go any farther than this. The enemy tried to discourage me, tried to tell me that this.
You know, when I saw this, I had to put this in here and let her finish talking and speaking about it, because honestly, where you start, it's not about where you start. It's actually about where you end. And where you start is not important. It's really where you end, because everybody starts at different places. Like, where are you going to end, you know? And I thought this was pretty dope, man. It actually made me tear. I actually started to cry when I was listening to this. Like, y'all like, man, he started to cry. Yeah, I did say that. Yeah, it made me tear because when I was listening to this, and I'll let you finish the rest of it, you tell me.
Will be my residence for the rest of my life because I have a record. I have charges that I would never go above this hotel. I would never live in an apartment. I would never live in a house. The enemy tried to discourage me along the way. He tried to make me believe that this was my final destination. When the enemy told me that I would never go past the hotel, God blessed me with an apartment at this complex. And that was just the beginning of what God had in store for me. I kept trusting God. God took me from where I was at to here. I continue.
Oh, dang, that's a gated community. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Trust God to do exceedingly abundantly. A year later, God moved me from those apartments to these condos. The enemy told me I'd never own my own house. The enemy told me I'd never own my own car. Look what the Lord has done. And just like Joseph, I kept dreaming. And just like David, I kept watching over the promises of God. David was watching over the sheep, but I was watching over the promises that God had made me in his word. Here's the message. It's never where you start. It's always about where you end. Joseph started in the pit, but he ended up in the palace, second in command under Pharaoh. David started in the field, overlooked by his family, even by Samuel, the prophet, the man of God. But he ended up being the king. Somebody right now, you discouraged at where you at because you've been there a long time. I feel an unction from the Holy Ghost to encourage you today. No matter where you at right now, God is ordering your steps. God is still in control. He's sovereign. He's at the end of it all. When I didn't even know that God was working, he was working. Those 27 years in prison, God was building my character. He was making me into the woman, into the minister, into the person that he had called me to be. I never knew that being in the wilderness, that being in prison, it would shape me to be the woman that I am today, to have the strength that I have today. I want to encourage you to let the storms be the wind beneath your wing. Y'all be blessed. Now you hear?
You can tell I didn't even edit that because I couldn't even. I didn't even get finished watching it because, and she nailed it. She nails it exactly how I feel like. It's never about where you start. It's about where you end. So if you're going through some challenging times right now when it comes to finances, economically, it's not where you start, man. It's always where you end. Where you end is the most important chapter in the book. It's never how you start out, because everybody starts somewhere different. Some people, I mean, they start off with money, with a bag, or they got parents that make a bag, and then they can teach them or show them certain things. Some people start off differently. I truly believe that wherever you start, God is always going to, if you trust in him, if you rely on him, because some people, it's just not a general thing. It's not just given to you for breathing. But if you put him into your life, if he becomes part of what you do in your life, bro, I'm telling you, now we talking a different story. Now we talking about having all the fuel and the gas to get to the level that you want to get to.